Welcome back again. If you are watching this YouTube channel for the first time, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. More importantly, do not forget to press the notification bell so that you get notified whenever I upload new videos. In continuation of our graph and charts in Microsoft Excel, we have been able to look at how to use the bar chart. When do we need it to use a bar chart? We use a bar chart if the items in our analysis is 3 or more items, and we use a pie chart when you have at most 2. And we are trying to look at the case of a gender which is only male and female. So before we go into the use of the pie charts, which I've just mentioned, one of the beauty of the bar chart is that you can have it in variety. Like this one is a clustered column. If you go to the insert tab, if you look at that, it is clustered column. You can see clustered column. I can also make it a clustered bar, which is horizontal. Can you see the beauty? So that's the beauty of using a bar chart. A clustered column chart and a clustered bar chart. So the cluster bar will be horizontal, while the cluster column will be vertical from the word column. And you can see how beautiful it is. In fact, you can sort this from highest to lowest. Go to sort, smallest to largest, and you see the way it looks. So it looks something similar to what you have in Power BI. In fact, you can go further to click on any of this, right click, or just click on this bar and press your Ctrl 1, which is the shortcut. Come to this symbol and you can choose vary color by point, and you can see them displaying in different. You can even give it a title, so you can bold this. You can bold this again, make it more darker, increase the font size, make this darker. Yes, you can just say product name, revenue by product name. So you make your visual look so neat. You make it look so neat. So these colors, if you don't feel comfortable with it, you can start double clicking twice and you can start changing them to something of your choice. You change them to what you like, and nobody will crucify you for doing that. Just double click on it, comes to this color, and make your changes. This first row, you can see that I highlighted. I make sure it was highlighted. So boom, I can have it here. If I also want to make the corner to be rounded, I'll just come to border here and I'll choose rounded corners. If I want the middle to have a kind of a very nice color, I can just come to the home tab and I will go here to choose any background, something nice. Yep, something cool. Boom. If you didn't tell anybody, this is done in Microsoft Excel. Because it's very neat. You just accept. You have your vision. So another thing that makes it so colorful is you trying to have a a populated value. So let me show the feed values now. Let's assume I had the gender. So let me save this data so that the gender that I added will be populated with it. Show fit list. I'll come here and I'll press refresh. So now I can see the gender, which I can put at the column. So now look at what it entails. So if I don't want it to be there again, I remove. So that's it on the bar chart. So let's quickly run the pie chart, recommended charts. I'm not using this. All charts, I want to use the pie charts. Oh, I have not analyzed. I need to analyze existing worksheet. Let me put it here. So I want to analyze the contribution by each gender. So I'm choosing show value as percentage of the grand total. I will right click and also format further to a 0 decimal place. So you can see that I've seen the contribution of each gender. The females contributed 42% while the male contributed 58%. So I can go to the recommended charts and I will choose this. Can you see that? So this is the pie charts we are talking about. Let me cut this. So I can put this under and adjust it a bit. Hide off it button on chart. Make this border. Go to the home tab. Make it more darker. Increase the font size. Here you can label data label. So it will show in percentage, just the way it is. So increase the font size. You can change it to white instead of dark. And you can also change the bar color as well. Just by double clicking, you click list sign that looks like a pill and you choose this color. Boom. And the second one, let me choose another color. Something nice. Double click. Something nice. Yep. So I have it. Gender. By revenue. Or revenue by gender. I think that makes sense. Revenue by gender. That is the revenue that is generated based on the gender. Yep. Makes sense. Looks beautiful. You can do your borderline. Make it a rounded corner. And give it a touch of a nice color here. Let me use the what I used the first time. Boom. Very simple. Let me make this darker. Boom. That's all. So that is how to use the pie chart in Microsoft Excel. So that's a beautiful pie chart which you have seen, and it works a lot of time. It works very well. That's a pie chart, and it makes